in season 2, till mid-season when Yorkie's plan came unglued. Can season 3 get the town on track, or will bankruptcy see the old geezer sack? Okay lads, let's turn this around! The paddock's cheering, so let's go for the crown!
Alright then. Your old mate Yorkie here, welcome back to the final whistle, more Football Manager 2026. And the road to glory for Cheltenham Town. Hopefully, though, as I say, I'm starting to suspect very strongly it's going to be the road to bankruptcy. Anyway, the start to Season 3 went beautifully. Started with a 2-1 over Chesterfield, 2-0 over Bristol Rovers, 1-0 over Colchester, 3-0 over Accrington, 3-0 over Crowley. It's not Alistair Crowley or the demon from Supernatural. It's a team, you soft sod. Fulham is the only defeat we had, except for the Motherwell friendly, and friendlies don't count, which was a Premiership in the Carabao Cup. Of course we're going to lose. Then draw with Fleetwood, recovering from the Cup, and a 1-0 over Crawley again. We've played Crawley both times, have we? Yes, we have, away and home, so no more Crawley games. That leaves us with a coming month. Coming 2 months, I like to do 2 months an episode, as you probably remember. There's no more cups to do, I don't think. I believe that the FA Cup starts for us in November. Not 100% sure on that, but I think it's November. If so, the only cup or trophy we've got at the moment is the Vertu Trophy. And there's only one in these next coming months. So what we're going to do is we're going to top and tail this month, Barrow and Swindon. Bring your Port Vale and tail end with Notts County. Which means we'll skip Newport, Gillingham, Barnet, Walsall, Stevenage, Rochdale and Northampton. Bringing your catch-ups as we get to the games we are bringing. Right now, let's get to Barrow. Grant should be coming back, I read. What is he doing at the moment? He's still injured. I can at least bring him on. Take Pond off for Grant, I think. What I don't have. Bring back there. Norris can actually play attacking midfield. I don't have attacking midfield right. Inglethorpe would be providing that, but can't. He's in the kids' set, that's why. Alright. Deal with it. Oh, hang on. Lawrence is injured. Notice that. Miller can go on for Lawrence. Get to the match. So at the moment, with one draw and the rest being wins, we're top of the league, but only on goal difference. Doesn't mean it'll stay that way. We started out strong last time. Anyway, Jackson. And it's Eber. Smith. And it's Holton. Intercepted. Played upfield, but coming back. Ollie gets it down and loses it. Stevenson gets on it. Played through for Castledine. Played in for Jude Boyd. Stevenson. A shot, and it's deflected. Come on, that was a deflection. It looked like it. Maybe not. Right, one shot that was off target for us, none for them yet. Friedman. Over to Shipley. Hey, that's the place I grew up. Smith. Shipley. Looking for a way forward, gets it to Friedman. And then Okaki. Breaking into the area, chance for his shot. And the keeper saves it. Do get a corner, but it comes to nothing. Friedman again. Okaki. Forward to Okaki. McNamee Burke. Interesting name. Friedman to Jackson in the centre circle, and then Smith. Forward to Walker. They played Earring on. And he scored. Three shots on target to them. We've only had one shot so far at all. Free kick on the left to us, near the corner flag. Stevenson taking it. Into the box. Put away. Miller nods it on. That's poor. It's picked up at the back by Jude Boyd. Headed in. Played away. Shot comes in. Hits the woodwork. Stevenson. Michael Jude Boyd, our Santa Lucian international. What was that? What even was that, Akel? Come on. I was just bigging you up there. Mentioning your international plays. Jude Boyd. Time to make up for his failure there, Castledine. Played away. Stevenson gets hold of it. Plays it to Jude Boyd. Crossed into the area, headed away. Harmon. Castledine nods it down and in! Leo Castledine from a George Harmon cross. Beautiful header. Jackson. Tebow. Jackson gets it back and now out of Tebow again. Played forward, but that's Kieran Smith brings down. Kathleen plays it back to Ranson. Launched long upfield, headed back and it's Earring. And it's Tebow. We intercept but play it way too long. Friedman to Smith. Out to Jackson. Out to Tebow. Smith. Walker out wide to Utaki. He's been a danger. Oh, nice one by Harmon. Takes it straight off him. Nice tackle. Almost loses it in. Was going too far. Duke McKenna. Ollie to Green and Stevenson. Up for Castledine. Miller. Yeah. Needed to do better than that. Duke McKenna on the left. Harmon. Back to Stevenson. Harmon again. Back to Kieran Green. Stevenson. Out wide to Harmon. Trying to get past his man. Duke McKenna. And scores. Stephen Duke McKenna makes it 2-1. Press on Tyler Walker, that's fine. They've actually had 2 more on target than us. But both of ours went in. Three to add on. There's your first. Second and third. 2-1 at half time. Your Castledine looking exhausted. Who do you replace him with? He's on the left, isn't he? No, he's on the right. Replace him with Jude Boyd and bring Lyons Foster on for you. That'll work. Not a perfect setup, but it'll have to work. Kieran Green, Stevenson, and it's open play. Ranson has been doing well for us. Look at that, 5 shots on target. They've only scored once. Ollie and Duke McKenna are tired. See about some changes here. Actually, Stevenson's also tired. Don't want to change him yet. I've got the ideal place because that's normally where Kieran Green would run. He's not at the moment because Stevenson's wanting a lot more time. Ollie off for Backwell. Duke McKenna off for Norris. And I will bring Kieran Green up front, up to that position probably. I just want to let him run to about 70 so it doesn't exhaust Grant too much because he's the one who's going to have to come on and replace him there. Backwell. Stevenson. Played upfield, but that's overplayed. Lofted upfield to Walker. That was a bad shot by Walker. Very lucky there. Kieran Smith. Jude Boyd. Smith to Green and then Stevenson out wide now. George, I think it's George Harmon. And they put it out. Throwing on the left. Deep in the Barrow half. Kieran Green. George Harmon. Stevenson. Dude Boyd learns, Foster gets forward, plays in. Stevenson's shot is saved. That's a corner. Alright, time to make those changes. Green comes up for Stevenson. Stevenson comes off for Grant. One who needs off if we can is Jude Boyd, but we don't. Lawrence could. I really want to do that when he's already injured. Not at this point. Backwell. Grant lofts it upfield to Norris. Grant. Oh, he's taken off us. A nice work in the defence there by Barrow. Aditya making a nice run upfield. Takes a shot and misses badly. Right-sided corner. And that is deflected behind. Another corner. Comes to nothing. At this point, we can see about changing someone. I'll let Lawrence have a quick run on. It's only a few minutes. Waste much more time. Yes, I'm happy with that one. All time coming up. Corner on the left. Norris taking it. Looks like he's taking it short. Lawrence to Norris. Into the area. And that's a third. Backwell just rolls it in. Super sub Backwell. Oh, I thought he was the youngster. He's not. He's just not very good. That was. Harmon's hurt. That's not good. That's not good. But a 3-1 victory is leaving us 3 points clear at the top over Rotherham at the moment. See what the damage is to our lad. Give him some praise for doing well. George Harmon injured 1 to 2 days, that's fine. Alright, so we will be skipping, as I said before, Newport and Gillingham, and we'll bring you Swindon and catch them up. Well, the league continues looking fairly good. You saw us beat Barrow 3-1. Then we did get another draw to Newport, 0-0, unfortunately. And then a 3-0 hammering of Gillingham. Next up, Swindon. Where we are in the league after 8 games is right on top by 4 points. It's not secure. It's a long way from secure. Very early days. It's a decent start. Get into Swindon. Oh, Grant's injured yet again. You want to just come back from injury, you soft sod. Alright, we'll put Green on again. And, alright. Can't really deal with too much in the way of injuries. Got a small squad. And because of our financial situation, ain't nobody coming in. The most we can offer to someone right now is $550 a week. 550 quid a week. Nobody's signing for us for that. I don't care if they're on loan or anything. There's nobody signing for us for that. Alright, open play. First shot on target to us, doesn't go in. Branson with the ball. Throws it to Duke McKenna. Lawrence. Look for Arkell Jude Boyd. Harmon! And it's in the back of the net. 1-0. No, he was offside. Damn it. Hansen with the ball. Out to Arkell Jude Boyd. And then Leo Castledine. Castledine loses it, gets it back, plays it into Greg Otley. Kieran Green. Jude Boyd again. Castledine. Otley hits the post. Played in again by Duke McKenna. And it's deflected for a corner. Corner comes to nothing. Ollie. Stevenson. Ball to Duke McKenna. Harmon on the left wing. Surround his man to make a cross maybe. Back to Stevenson. Harmon. Through to Duke McKenna. Gives it back to Harmon. Ollie scores. And that one is onside. Still 1-0. Branson to Smith. To Ollie. Castledine. Arkell Jude Boyd. Our San solution. Castledine. Stevenson pops it just over. Nice attempt, but slightly too high. Is that table right? It is. See if I can get some of them into green. Have them properly ready for the second half. Hutzel, Odeka, Seabury, open play. 10 shots to 2, that's not bad. 3 on target to 0. Castledine and Duke McKenna starting to show the aggressive play. Harmon as well. Right, let's make some changes. Castledine. Jude Boyd can come forward and be replaced by Lyons Foster. Duke McKenna, you can come off and Jimmy Norris. I don't really have anyone I want to take you off for. Just looking at who else is getting on the tired side and not playing too well. Kieran Smith, I don't really want to take one of our better players out, even if they haven't been that good so far. Let's run through. Alright, we are past 75 now, so there's less than 15 minutes left. We need to get people on, because we've got to try and preserve people from being too tired. Lawrence has not played well. Put Miller on. Stevenson. Robertson for you. Seems good. Good enough anyway. Corner on the right. Norris puts it in, it's headed away. Ollie gets it to Norris. Robertson. Harmon with a chance to do something here. Plays it into Norris. Back to Robertson. It's the woodwork. Comes back into play. And they play it forward, but it's going straight to Lyons Foster. Across to Robertson. Green. Switches it up to Harmon, who loses the ball, unfortunately. They left it forward and they've got it now with Hutchinson now. That was a foul from Harmon. That's okay. Took him down quite nice. Stop the run. $88. How much to add on? 3 to add on. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. Another victory. Wasn't a giant one. But it was enough, and it was a clean sheet as well. So, I will see you for the... that puts us 5 points up. I will see you for the next Vertu Trophy match. All right. So, Vertu Trophy coming up. You saw us beat Swindon. There's been no games in between. I think there was one. It got changed. After that, unless I'm wrong about the FA Cup starting up in November, starts up in October, we'll bring you that, of course. But we'll skip Walsall, Stevenage, Rochdale, Northampton, bring you Notts County. Let's see what we can do against Port Vale. League One. Doing well in League One at the moment, though, are they? We have a couple of people on international duty. Jude Boyd, and where is he? I can't find the other guy. It's Akel Jude Boyd and the front guy. There he is, Stephen Duke McKenna. That's not making me happy. Well, there's nothing I can do about it. So we're one shy on the bench. Could put someone on, I suppose. I can't put any of these on because they've already played. But not putting Baxter on. He's completely exhausted. These are great players. They're not going to be any good. I suppose. Push comes to shove. Might be useful to me. Doubt it. Get in there. I'd rather have Grant on the bench or on the field, actually. But as you saw, he's injured. See what we can do. Said it before, I say it every time. Vertu Trophy is kind of meaningless. Doesn't even get a crowd. It's a chance of a tiny bit of money. Tiny bit of morale. Tiny bit of practice. But honestly, mostly it's an extra match to tire people out. Port Vale with a throw from John on the right. John gets it back. Walters. Williams. John puts it into the area. Cole heads it home and scores. Jorrick. Williams. Ayers. Williams to John. Williams. They're just playing it all around at the moment, trying to get somewhere. John trying to beat his marker. It's blocked. And it gets across, and Hull makes it 2. Played forward by the keeper to the left. Shorrock. Ayers. Shorrock again. Back to Williams. And Byers plays it forward to Hull. Shorrock on the left in our half. Played on. That's 3 from George Hall. Alright, so we're already 3 down within the first 30 minutes. It's pretty much over. If we can beat the, I think, Spurs under 21s, we'll end up on 6 points, but this one's done. And if we go out, as I say, I don't really care. What I really need 2 things. Anything else is kind of irrelevant. I need Tycoon Takeover to try and clear the debt. I need promotion. Not clearing the debt means that the interest itself is stacking up worse and worse every time. So that that puts us in a terrible place. But the long-term fix is promotion, where we get more money coming in. Question then is, can we survive in the league above us with the team we've got? I don't know. First half is over. Let's try and get them motivated as much as I can. Williams. I've had 5 shots, 2 on target, but certainly not coming back from 3-0 down. Got it with Hall. Fires. Oh, intercepted by Castledine. Played on for Lawrence. Got one back. I don't know why they're hanging their heads. Still 3-1 to the good. See what comes of this. Throw from Lyons on the right. Stevenson. Castledine. Put into the box, headed away. Kieran Green out to Harmon. Norris to Harmon. Almost got another, but the keeper blocked it. Lofted upfield, headed back towards us, but he's gone straight to Ganty. Right. As they prepare their attack, let's pay attention to what we're told. Foster is not playing well, but he's got to run on because we don't have anyone sod being off on international. Bundy can come on. Castledean's one of our better players. You know, I don't care about this match anymore. Inglethorpe can run on. Save Castledine for the league. Past 70. Lawrence slides over there. Put Miller on. Hammond, we don't have anyone to place him. Guess you can go on for Ollie. Actually, Robertson. You can stay there for now. Last change to make. Robertson slide back to take over from Green. Green, you can back well. Only question really, is it going to be 3-1 or worse? There's always a chance we might get one. We've had 10 shots there to 11, but they've had 8 on target to our 4. Alright, Blight, the keeper for Port Vale. Noted back, and it's Inglethorpe. Plays it in, and Miller scores. 3-2. "90 minutes, there's 5 to add on. 1. Almost 3. Harmon with a throw. Lawrence. Tompkinson to Cundy. Played upfield for Harmon. On the left wing. And it goes. And Emilio Lawrence scores. Not even in the right position, and he still slats it home. Nicely done. That's 3-3. One more minute. Cundy with a deep free kick. Now it's the penalties. And let's see what we can do. Cole steps up to take it for Port Vale. Branson can't quite stop it. 1-0. Of course, penalties don't give you the 3 points for a win on Vertu. As far as I remember, they give you 2 points for winning after drawing, essentially. Miller, or for being the better of the draw. That's in. Blight can't stop it. 1-1. Branson comes forward for us. Butler. And that rolls in. That's 2-1 for Port Vale. Branson going the right way, but not well. Blight comes forward now. Backwell comes forward and shoots. Keeper goes the wrong way. That's 2-2. Branson with a chance to be a penalty hero for us. Moving up to take his place between the sticks. Williams comes forward. Taking the shot for Port Vale. Branson goes the wrong way. 3-2. Blight stepping forward. Robertson comes up. Ready to take our third shot. Blight goes the right way, but can't stop the ball. 3-3. Garrity for Port Vale against Branson. Branson standing ready. And saves it! Saves it! 3-3. Branson being a hat-trick hero. Now, can we take advantage of it? Harmon steps up. Left back. And does. Light goes the wrong way. That's 4-3. If Branson can be a hat-trick hero, it's a hat-trick hero, sorry, a penalty hero again. Or we can score again. In the fifth shot, that is. That gives us the win. The winning draw. Clark comes forward. Branson gets ready. Branson goes the right way, but too low. 4-4. Puts Blight under pressure here. Lyons Foster. Not our strongest player, but versatile. What can he do here? Scores! That's what he can do there. 5-4. And we get the extra point. I don't know which one we're in, actually. Listen, they're not changing the group. That's weird. Too many bugs with this game still. Is it a good win? Insofar as it was a win. There we are. 5 points, top of the table. Ahead of Port Vale. Top two go through. So Crawley have to win. We have to lose. Or maybe draw. Port Vale have to win or they're out. I don't mean win a shootout after a draw. All right. I will see you. Notts County game. All right, so I actually skipped the Notts County game because I was wrong about when the FA Cup starts. For us, it is this month. It is October. It's the last, almost, day of October. Day before Halloween, 30th. But 6-1 over Walsall, 2-0 over Stevenage, a draw 2-2 with Rochdale, 2-0 over Southampton, and then 5-2 over Notts County. That was 1-1 at one point. In fact, I think they started getting the first goal. So, a good month again. Let's have a look at the WSL. Sky Bet League WSL. I'm thinking of my other one. Sky Bet League 2. We are at the top, 6 points ahead, 1 game in hand. Potentially 9 points ahead, therefore. We're about a third of the way through the season. Everyone else has played 15 goals, except for Barney. Is that who our game in hand is? Everyone else played 15 games, so there's 46 games in the season, of course. So basically a third of the way through. Looking strong, but that means there's 2/3 of the season but it could still go wrong. Did look strong till about midway last season. Not quite this strong. Anyway, let's get to the match with Sheffield Wednesday. Robertson is ineligible for having played another match. The only ones we can really put on are the Greys. So we'll do that. Let's get the other match, of course, they played is that's one of the youth team. Have a press on Finlay Burns. I'm not convinced we'll go through here. We did draw and win the draw with the other League One team we played. I forget who it was now. In the Vertu Trophy. Chesterfield or other, I think. I don't recall who it was. But anyway, we've had a lot more games pressing up against us, so I don't know that we're going to get through this. That's fine. I say more FA Cup games. Yeah, there's a chance for a bit more money, but games played, gate receipts, etc. That's a shot that missed. Are not going to clear our debt. They're not going to come close to clearing our debt. So, games are basically, or cup games are basically just exhaustion for us. And the main thing we need to do is get promotion. The main thing we need, apart from that, as I've said before, is a buyout to clear the debts if we can. Or at least severely reduce them. That's a goal. Emaku scores for Sheffield Wednesday. Ollie to Green. To Norris. Stephen Duke McKenna chases it down. Kieran Green. Ollie shoots. Equaliser. If we go through, you know, fine. But as I said, I'm not looking for us to get that far in this. The one thing that getting through them means is that'll be 2 League One teams that we've beaten, so we might not, if we do go up, might not have to change things too much to survive in League One. Wilson, Automac with the goal scorer, Materi, taken off him by Kieran Green. Lawrence, forward for Duke McKenna, keeper saves it. Corner on the left from Stephen Duke McKenna. Into the box. Headed away. Golly. It's Ollie. Chases it down. Takes a shot and scores from outside the box. Was that an offside? No. 2-1. Good. It's a bit of extra cash, I suppose. Get through. We have dominated. Sheffield Wednesday are doing really badly in League One. But as I said, the good thing is this is an indicator that if we can get promotion, we might be okay. I'm not going to assume that we're going to get promotion yet. As I said, there's a long way to go. But that is the main thing for us this season. Basiri. And it's open play. I see Duke McKenna's exhausted. And that's headed over by the by Sheffield Wednesday. I didn't see who it was. It doesn't matter. Let's take Duke McKenna off. Jude Boyd can come up, and we'll bring Lyons Foster on at the back. Grant and Jude Boyd again. Tired, as is Duke McKenna. Into the box, headed down. It's a penalty. 3-1 would be good. And it is. Which means I'm going to run 65 and get all 4 of these off. Duke McKenna, Jude Boyd, Norris and Grant. Even if we don't have good people to replace them. We have a cushion. We can't be exhausting people we really need for the league. Grant, you can come off for Stevenson. Norris, you can come off for Harmon. Jude Boyd. Lawrence can slip there and we can replace with Miller. Duke McKenna. Go run out of position. Send the centre midfielder up on the wing. Doesn't matter. I'd rather lose this from 3-1 down, which we shouldn't do. I'd rather lose this from 3-1 down than risk our league. Backwell. Stevenson, Backwell again. Lawrence, forward to Lyons Foster. Lawrence, Lyons Foster again. 1-2's between them. Lions Foster back to Green. Kieran Green shoots and it goes just over the top. 75 minutes in. Tempo down. Passing down. Passing range down. And that's getting on more time wasting. Weaver. Burns. Matthias. Up to Barnett and out to Pedro Lima. Gets past his marker. Back to, I didn't see who that was, Barnett. And they have pulled one back. 82 minutes in, they have pulled one back. Yes, and Russell Rowe. Tomkinson across the keeper. I like to see that when there's an attacker right on your heel. Hansen. Tomkinson. Up to Hansen. Hammond now. Given away. Lofted forwards. Burnett. And they've scored. 3-3. Got a free kick. Let's see this. Good golly, it's Ollie. Are you going to take it? Oh, close. Take off that, add that, and move that up. See if we can get an attack in. Burns. Grenier. Barnett up to Pedro Lima. That's a goal kick. I thought they were calling a penalty for a minute. Nope, goal kick. Time's running out. Ranson with a goal kick to Tomkinson. Harmon. Here in Green to Harmon. What was... Oh. Half time. And you can go on for Smith. That final substitution. Hammond's golly, Ollie. Back well. Miller to Green. Harmon trying to get around his marker, being marked tight. Green. Harmon to Green, gets around his marker. Takes a shot and that's over. Just a notch too high. We've gone more attacking apparently. Let's step up to balanced at least. Barnett to Jacob. That's us, whatever it was. And we are underway for the second half of extra time. Five minutes left. Time's almost up. Looks like this is going to be it, and it's going to go to penalties. Same as happened in the Vertu. Alright, let's see what happens here. Now Ranson was a penalty hero in the Vertu Trophy shootout. Let's see what happens here. Miller steps up. Scores. 1-0. Killip went the right way, but didn't do it. Branson. See what he can do. Russell Rowe comes forward for the shot for Sheffield Wednesday. And Ranson goes the wrong way. It's 1-0. Athletic jump by the lad, but wasn't in the right direction. Killip comes forward between the sticks for Wednesday. We send Backwell up. Keeper jumps away from the ball. 2-1. Another chance for Ranson to be the penalty hero. Jacob comes forward. Shoots, and he's straight down the centre. Well, Ranson leaps to the side. 2-2. Sheffield Wednesday send Killip back to be keeper. Standing between the sticks for the penalty from Ollie. Good golly, it's Ollie. Let's see what he can do. Saves it. That's not good. Another chance for Ranson to redeem what Ollie did. Or to equal what Killip did, depending which way you want to look at it. Emaku comes forward. And he goes top right. Well, Ranson goes bottom left. 3-2. That comes forward again. Harmon, the left back. Saved. 3-2. One more goal. And Sheffield Wednesday go through. Ranson steps up knowing it's all on his shoulders now. Got to say both of these we're out. That's how the strikers are saved. Lindsay. And they're through our Wednesday. 4-2 on penalties. But not a terrible loss, and it happened after we took the risk of playing people out of position, clearing people who were tired. It's okay. We are out of both cups now, which means no extra games there. It's irrelevant in that position, in that point. The only one that's still on the go for us is the Vertu Trophy. Now, next episode is going to be November and December. I will skip Carlisle and Oldham. I'll bring them at the start when we go to the Vertu Trophy. After that, I don't know what we're going to bring you. So I don't know what's going to happen in the Vertu. I think we're going through. If you look at it, we are somewhere. Where are you, Cheltenham Town? Oh, that's northern section, that's why. Well, let me just get to the southern section. I don't know which group we're in. There we are. Top of Group E. 5 points over 4. So we're probably going through. Port Vale could pass us. Crawley would have to win and we'd have to... Our goal difference is only +1. So if they win, they could beat us. We'll have to see. But I suspect we're going through. As after that, I don't know. I will see you then.
Sing it again!